page.
Bouncing to
The park. Being hosted by 2 channels. Oh wow. Oh, I actually have to move stuff on here. Oops. The park is a narrative experience best played in the controlled settings and your sanity. It's perfectly normal. It should not cause very alarm for psychiatry. God damn.
and I was like, look here cracker, that there's my goat. If anyone's gonna be fucking her, it's gonna be me.
Oh, and it actually updated. And Daniel and Joker, thanks for the hosts.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Europe.
Where's Mr. Bear?
Yerp.
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
Mr. Bear was in my room the other day. Wink wink.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
So this seems interesting so far. Thus fur.
That's why I never stream when you are, unless we're together.
Because of bears in my room? Wow, this is like some really touchy. Like, look, I can just barely. That's awesome.
Hosting.
I know what you're getting at as being perverted. A poivot.
Attention patrons, the park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Examine plaque.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
A tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life.
So cut my wrist and black my eyes.
May this park be a place where joint laughter are gathered and used to infect all those who follow after. 1977. Before shit kicks off. There. Oh. I like how this guy's just standing there.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop!
In checking out the free stuff in the holiday pack, lol.
Nice.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Over here.
Oh, is this like Heavy Rain? Sean? Sean?
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Yep, pretty much.
Callum, where are you going?
Come on, Mommy.
Is that Rocket Raccoon? Wow. It's a neat flyer.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
There also appears to be a fixture error.
Be back in a bit. Final Fantasy beckons me.
Oh, I know the feeling. I'll probably be playing Final Fantasy after I'm done with all these. Which, by the way, if anybody here likes Final Fantasy and that hasn't played 15 yet, you're missing out a lot. Some shit cricket.
Oh God.
First things first. No motion blur, that's for sure.
Park. What happened here? It's
Not
easy to
only
get
are
lost
you
here.
missing out, you should sell your kids to fund it.
Sell your kids as a project starter.
Catch me.
Come here, you little shit. When I catch him, whoop the shit out of you. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Brian, is this true? You know all the gossip. Jules? Oh, I have a shadow.
I think this belongs to Callum.
This biggest that slut.
Alright, cool. What about this? What about this shoe? Would you wear it or no? Did I eat the shoe? Okay, it's not a raccoon. It's a squirrel.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh?
Chipmunk.
Just
Okay,
a
I'm sorry.
drunk guy in a suit.
Damn. Chad the Chipmunk, worse in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is
I
beaten
don't
every
have a
night.
foot fetish. ... yet. ...
Yet. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. That's harsh.
What is this about?
Okay, you know what? We'll come back to that. Oh, Brand, we still gotta play Worms sometime. There's something behind me. What was...
Where did you go? Wait for Mommy!
I guess we're gonna ride the Swan. And everybody coming back. Hey, how's it going? Don't be scared. Say what's up. Oh, I can move around. The doomp. I don't know where that came from.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl
Gretel.
named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband.
I read that
I
book.
We will
like
take
this
the
game
children
better
into the
than the
thickest
last. It
part
has
of
a
the forest
scarier
tomorrow
feel.
and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Pockets. His pocket. Yeah, I like this one better than lesson 2 already.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white
Cold
stones
shoe.
behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
Wasn't that book in Skyrim, The Woodcutter's
In the morning,
Wife?
their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
What's happening?
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days. The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house.
His happy trail was destroyed.
Its walls were made of gingerbread.
His happy
its
trail was
windows were
destroyed.
panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
Nom nom.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you.
Free adopts.
But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told
A good
Gretel.
what?
Once he is fattened up, I
Oh,
shall
mouthful.
feast upon him.
I bet he makes a good
Time
mouthful.
passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the
Old
oven.
slut.
But Gretel
Old
pretended
slut.
not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel.
Let's see who else in
Seizing her
chat.
courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron box, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she
Beneath the
screamed
oven.
and begged, the children
She
sat by the
swallowed
oven
her brother.
until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked. And then, because
I knew that she was gonna say
children
that.
can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
That's an interesting twist.
Where is the opening LOL?
That was kind of creepy. Creepy. Let me off this ride.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister.
I like her
hand in
necklace,
hand
her
against
pendant.
the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy. Looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
I thought I put subtitles on. So everyone knows I love my subtitles. Oh. You gotta hit apply. There.
Hello?
There we go. Why's it gotta be a kid laughing? The last game kind of ruined me on that.
Another accident. This place. Come back.
Special constant reference to work. The program opening in time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon. And so on. The real question is whether we have any customers. I'm truly worried. Yeah. I get kind of freaked out playing games like this whenever there's like loud noises like that, because usually that means enemies come at you. Oh, I like how they did the. That's cool. excellent graphics with the moonbeams. So, Brand, have you named your worms yet? Like mine have some pretty unconventional names. Oh, that was cool.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
What?
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Waiting for a turn on the ride. Freaking boys. Let's shit wants to make me.
Yeah, they still
ice
have
cold.
their default names.
I thought you were better than that. I thought you'd ever have them named by now. I just want to go over him. I've always been a bit worried those suits. What's wrong with fursuits? Fur hugs. Anyway, the chipmunk man was the main man. He was carving and picking away at the ice. First, I was making some animal like a tiger or lion, but when we fell away, then when we first looked, some human face, smiling up like an ice. There was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural. Heart gonna be a little faster, like your prey. Teenagers walked up, one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few minutes, it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming. And Frank and I had the kids, and we're dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids that landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. That's the most metalist thing I've read all day. Kudos to this game.
Best fanfic ever.
Can I get on?
I can't get on while it's moving.
Can I stop it? How fast can it go? And that stopped it. Cool. Let's go for a ride. You can barely turn the damn thing and fucking just goes all around in circles. It's getting faster. Whee! Hands up. Oh, something's happening. Bad trip. Bad trip. Oh, whoa. You guys saw that, right? That was some spoopy shit.
Death by ride.
Was that Final Destination 3?
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there.
Up.
That one treacherous thought became a new foundation.
Yup.
All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single traitorous thought.
Apparently I can't get in there. Poop. Was there somebody in there? Wait. Oh. This shadow. Hmm? So, like, do I just go around riding all the rides?
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
I like 80s music. Cool sound effects, bro. Oh.
Stop, Doctor! Stop it, please!
Okay. That was some weird shit. I'm guessing I can't ride the bumper cars.
Best orgasm ever.
It's quite shocking, wasn't it?
LOL.
She even said orgasm. Cannot look through. You suck. But I won't go that way. Dissuade them. Just send inspector to investigate the accidents on the park. I've given him grand tours, talking about all the safety upgrades. He's unconvinced. Park itself is working against me. This dower has become more and more intractable the more time he spends in the park. I've already prayed for his stay in the Overlook Hotel. Get him out of here. He seems to have made something paranoid. I don't think this man's gonna let my park stay open. This is a disaster for my ultimate goals.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are. Wait, Callum!
Mother Duck said quack, 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 quack.
Come to Mommy, Callum.
This way, Mommy.
Callum!
Sean! Brief description accident. Transport upper cars in that area. One of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of upper cars onto Francis. Sorry, Deadpool. Who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries caused. Am I reading that right? 'Cause it doesn't describe any injuries caused. It's not worded. That's bugging me. Francis was killed. Yes, he saw a doctor. Yes, he filed a workers' comp. Blah blah blah. Guessing we go that way. Excuse me.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a
Ram
mother.
me daddy LOL.
Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word.
This
Just a
doesn't have jump
scratch of his pen
scares.
on the notepad.
It doesn't.
When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Sometimes help is necessary. I've learned that. I'm just gonna leave this sit here for a minute. But yeah, who doesn't like getting rammed a few good times? I wonder if we can. Aw. Now the game's playing tricks with me.
Lol.
Keep on hearing something like over here next to me, but it's right here in front of me.
Alan, where did you go?
That should stop it. Yeah, that stopped it. Like, no, this isn't
Where
like
are you? Callum!
this is like more psychological horror than like a jump scare heavy horror. Like the next one's gonna be. I'll play a little bit last night, see how it was, and get the hang of it. But I ended up saying fuck that game like 10 minutes into it. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Nice graphics though. And like every little thing was like making me jump and all jittery and everything.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank.
People do come to your life for a
Things were
reason.
different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. He talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night.
It was the next night.
Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Put a quarter in the swear jar. Whoa. You guys saw that, right?
Stay where you are!
She seems like a very happy person.
Mommy!
I guess I continue on this way. Now I'm hearing shit.
Don't be afraid.
Grass appears out of nowhere.
Mommy is coming, Callum.
Give me your ticket. That wasn't... Yeah. This is like what happens if you take Outlast and try to make it more family oriented.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit.
Vom.
My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping a piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice support bias.
Right.
I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Wow.
Callum? Callum!
Sean. Somebody needs to like make a meme of that ASAP.
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
So now we're just like riding rides while looking for this little kid.
Stay where you are!
Yeah, I can ride that one. She spins so perfectly.
Where are you, Callum? What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
Poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
Which has him now? Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
If you have epilepsy, don't watch.
What if this bitch killed him and is just freaking out, lol?
All that you love will be what? Can taste your dreams. Wow. That was
She killed
interesting.
her son and took shrooms.
She must have done something. There's definitely a guilt trip complex going on. Oh, I get a
The
flashlight.
witch awaits.
Can I get the hatchet too and the tape?
Callum, where are you? I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
Okay. So there's no button for like the actual flashlight to use, so that's weird.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me.
Ooh.
I can save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Maybe her way of saving him is that she killed him, like you were saying, Bran.
Come back! The whole town was shocked by that one. Never
She
found out who
definitely
did it.
did.
Callum? Callum!
What are you scared of?
I can help you, Callum.
Keep them
She
away
is
from
crazy as fuck lol.
This isn't a game, Callum.
Aha, this is a game.
I can help you, Callum. Callum, where are you?
This way?
Mommy, I'm scared.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
Don't let the witch put me in the oven.
Oh, bastard. Who did this to him?
Mm-hmm.
Callum? Callum!
Don't take me.
Just expecting that.
Come back! Callum, where are you?
Pickled punks. Take pills.
These are mine.
What is it? What is it? Oh, I was trying to see. It's 100 milligrams, whatever it is. Shrooms. Fuck gravity. But his daughter is hot. I can taste your dreams. Not safe. Say no to graffiti. Also be careful with 1980s. Fire you. Oh, are you better off than you
Now
were
she's
4
on
years ago?
medication.
Yeah, now she's on some meds. Only dead fish follow the stream. Clearly she has high standards. Mm-hmm. Don't believe anything they tell you. What the fuck?
Ha ha ha.
Forgive me, Callum.
Teddy bears. Oh, that's cool. I don't want to turn around. I'm gonna fuck you up. No. I guess I have to turn around. Because fuck gravity.
Don't touch me.
Callum, I'm sorry.
Damn.
Callum, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
No.
What the fuck's going on? That's some weird shit.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action.
Or maybe they should.
Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I always just... I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
Okay, let me get to a save and we're gonna... This seems like a good point to switch spots on.
Callum? Callum!
There it goes.
Breadcrumbs.
You are a breadcrumb, motherfucker. Alright, so like before, you got 20 seconds and I'll have the next one up and running. Back in a minute.